What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with another video. We got episode 11 of the Afrobeat series, CFB26. My goodness, we got Ball State. Now we're up against it. Our opponent has Ole Miss, 19th in the nation. Ball State, unfortunately, is a Tier 5 team. Ole Miss, Tier 3 team. Look at this catch right here. Over two people for a first and goal. I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me. If you guys can do your boy a favor, smash that like button for your boy. We're on the road to 5K. 10 likes on this video would be absolutely amazing. It'd be much appreciated. Almost said something weird. That's why I paused. I said, nah, let me not say that. Yeah, that's because, at any rate, our opponent, I believe, has more losses than wins. I kind of forgot, to be honest. I think they got more losses than wins. What does that mean as we stop them on 4th and goal? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Like, that could be deceiving. I got more losses than wins. Yeah, I definitely think I'm better than. But I'm like 4-10 right now on the season. I guess I'm 5 and something, 5-11 or something like that. I definitely think I'm better than 5-11. So you just kind of, to a degree, you never know who you playing against. Like I lost to a guy that just started playing the game. Granted, he had Michigan, I had Army, but I did take the L. So I guess if you want to count that for what it's worth, it is what it is. But at any rate, he should have picked that off. But then again, that guy kind of came out of, it didn't even look like he was in the vicinity that he dropped down so fast. And that's, you don't know the attributes of these players. That's part of the randomness of it as we convert on 4th down right there. You just really don't know. That guy came down and really should have picked it off. 2nd down and some change. We hit him with the post route. We were successful over the middle with number 9. Who's actually one of the better players on this team, and I believe this team also has a good receiver or tight end. I'm not mistaken, but I think the running back is the best player on the team as we get sacked on 3rd down. We kick the field goal on a 4th and 15, and we'll take that 4th and 15 field goal, 3 points, ball at half. No stadium pulse. I'll take that. I feel like I'm in a good position here. I feel good, and I just feel like what, we just gotta. You get down the field, we know we can get down the field on them, so we're not worried about that. We get down the field, hopefully get a touchdown, maybe a field goal. Beautiful pass right over the middle. Just pick your spots, LP. Just pick your spots and just do mistake-free football. Like when you play with a Tier 5 team, you really don't want to make any mistakes. You don't want to punt really. You don't want any turnovers. Same thing as a mistake. You just want to play sound, and when you're capable, like I'm capable of playing very sound. We do getting sacked right there. So when you're capable of playing sound, you can. You just want to play that. We do end up getting sacked in that 4th down. That's the thing about this game. Look at this catch here, man. Got another amazing catch for 1st and goal. My goodness. Sack him right there. 2nd down and goal. He gets a wide open lane. That's the thing. Like you can't even get mad at that because it's not like. This Ball State defense is not horrible versus this opponent, but they are a Tier 5, so it's like they can't they can't defend well every play, and sometimes things is going to be open, and that's even if you got a Tier 1 team. But it's just I can't even get really mad at this team for giving that up. I mean, they stopped him on 1st and goal one drive. I think his first drive when he got down there, and right there when he scored on us, like. Even though my defense was a little stagnant, I'm not really sure what my players was doing. They looked frozen for some weird reason, but it's still Ball State. You really can't get mad. 14-3, we force our opponent to punt. Now we're really up against it. A little over a minute left, down 2 possessions. But if we get 2 touchdowns, we might be able to do something. And this team is not bad. It's just first of all, it almost don't matter what team you have. The offensive blocking is horrible in this game. The offensive line blocking is really, really bad. To me, it almost don't matter what team you have. And on top of that, playing defense on this game is really, really, really tough, especially if you have a Tier 5 team. That's just the reality of it. You can throw the playbook in there. We throw up a prayer right there with no seconds left. But it's all good. 5-6. We were 5-5. We're 5-6. We were up against it. We were up against it. 19th in the nation. Ole Miss. This is another one I feel like we could have had. I really feel like we could have had this one. And I kind of don't like leaving y'all with that feeling. The guys, have seen me play and beat teams, like beat guys like this guy wasn't like a very good opponent. He was okay. He wasn't like super good. Like he was beatable. Even with this team. But that's the thing about college football. It's different from Madden. When you have an advantage in college football, it is much different than Madden. It really is. But shout out to our opponent. Much love, much respect. We didn't play bad. 11 for 20, 159. Those 3 picks is a little deceptive. I say 1 pick. You really count the other 2. We just threw some Hail Marys for some prayers, but try to make something happen. But it didn't really play a bad game. Like I'm not mad. I do feel like I could have won this game, but I just I feel kind of good about what I did with this tier 5 team. To be honest, your boy